Hello and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the colony section yet again for the next three Xmas cursor maps. That's right, we're doing three, might be a longer video, but hey, it is for the Xmas. Oh, yet another cursor map, and there was some other text there. We'll read that probably in between. Here we go. I only had to do minimal edits on this one because of the regular steps, which a 4RPL fractal tool, with a 4RPL fractal tool. And I put an automatic cursor generator on the Farside colonies, kind of like Mark V and Chronom. In fact, I think I could be a funny addition to the game, given how regular gameplay can get boring for some folks. Just one map could suffice for all of our cursor needs. That's very cool. So, I mean, basically automatically generated cursor notes, which is very, very neat. But yeah, let's give things going. Let's turn on our old handy dandy map indicator. Get rid of you. Bazinga bazanga. We'll go top down. And yeah, just plan things out. General goal for these is not to sort of take over the starts or the places at the beginning. I kind of want to take over like the bigger spots in the center and then move our way out. So also we want the high ground. So let's see what high grounds we can have. Maybe we'll take like up here and around here and go for this one first. I think that's gonna be my goal. But yeah, so I do want to say happy holidays if you are celebrating said holidays. If you are not, I just hope you're having a wonderful day and time. That is most importante. I do completely admit, I mean, holidays are great, and if you're not celebrating, well, hopefully you just celebrate yourself. You deserve it too. Just be you and enjoy, and that's a-okay too. But yes, the holiday is grand. So, fingers crossed, this should be coming out on the Christmas day. For me, at least. I mean, time zones are pretty wild. Don't know exactly what time it'll be releasing for everybody, of course. But there we go. This is officially the Xmas Christmas holiday video. And yeah, we're sort of taking over the tops here. Taking over the tops. As you can see, I am avoiding taking over too much. But I mean, unfortunately, like, you're guaranteed to take that spot, apparently. I mean, well, we didn't even do anything and that was taken. So that's a-okay. As you can see, the creeper cap is cool. You stay mine. You stay mine. I am impressed that some of this creep is still flowing up, which is actually kind of impressive. Impressivo. But now we've sort of started to establish our zones, which is nice. So let's start taking some of the bigger ones, right? This is a good one, I think, to start with. Maybe take this and this one down there. Shouldn't move my mouse because moving the mouse is always going to cause all sorts of problems. But just by taking this one, especially as it's going to be a bigger one in the long run, as you can see, bigger compared to others, might even take that one naturally. Definitely grab that one as well as another bigger one, which is quite nice. I do like that. And then, theoretically, we'll just slowly and meticulously expand the land to the rest of the world. Oh, yes, the creeper world, as it were. Oh my, look at that. Name dropping. Let's try and get down here. If we can just get, we're not gonna get much. We got a tiny bit of breeding, which did help. There we go. Just a wee little bit. Just a smattering of some breeding, right? Just a smattering. A smit and a smatter. And it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good because, yeah, that got us a little bit of ground here. Not too much, but we don't need that much right now, right? Any bit is a good bit right now, so I will take it. So our goal is to have these areas be able to essentially breed and contain and just be able to hold themselves. So, like, if this can hold itself, I'm happy to let it go, right? Like, this, I think, can hold itself now, now that we've sort of done what we needed to do. So, yeah, we want to keep planning and keep moving. Again, another good central spot will be this one. So I think we're getting to that good point. I mean, as you can see, the creep, we are pushing. Oh, wow, we've had an entire top right or left corner without doing anything at all. So that's good, I suppose. And now, yes, we are actively pushing against creeper cap quite meticulously. But yeah, we're able to start spreading the news, spreading the AC all over the world. So where do we want to go? Maybe keep going up. Take this as well. Again, the whole goal is to split up the zones. I don't want them to have too much power once they're effectively always under creeper cap, right? Because you don't want to fight against that much, right? Like right now, I'm kind of worried about the bottom left, kind of worried about the bottom right, but we've really cut out a lot of joining power. So we should be in a pretty good spot, I think. Like this top right, especially if we take like this one over here, we're really cutting into. Top center, completely dead, right? There's just the two, and they're not gonna go so well. They're not gonna do so hot, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I think we kind of have some pretty good gains. Maybe we start planning on cutting this up, right? Although I am leaving the bottom right to be very strong. I don't like that. I don't like that. But with all of the power that we've gained, we're pretty strong. Our cursor is pretty strong in its own right now. So yeah, that feels pretty nice. Pretty nice indeedy doody. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, we're just now starting to carve everything up. Carve it up, get it to be ours. And yeah, this should not be too shabby. Feels pretty good if you ask me. Oh yes, oh yes. Gotta love the colors too, the color scheme, the nice red. Very, very festive, I would say. I believe that was the whole plan, why these are the Xmas maps, is the festivity of the color scheme. So that's quite nice. And as you can see, we're now, again, we've cut off the bottom right, or the bottom left. See, the bottom left is just essentially dying to its own growth. So now we have to keep cutting things off, right? I mean, up here is actually fighting back. This is probably their newest stronghold, is this top area. So we definitely have to cut that off for ourselves, and we're going to, right? We are going to. We're going to take this one, we're going to hold this one, and then with that in mind, we'll start moving in and cutting this apart. And again, like, it's just a matter of slicing and dicing. That's the key with these maps, I think. It's very easy to just go for whatever you can accomplish first, but then we'd be stuck at like half the map, they'd have half the map, and that's not actually a good thing for us, right? We don't want them to have half the map. We want them to be, like, each area that they have be fighting against the areas that we have, because it just naturally is falling in essence. So yeah, we're able to maintain quite a good hold here. So this takes this hopefully. And if we can even take this, I mean, we can get most, if not all of the, that's gonna hold. That's gonna hold. We're taking most of it. We were able to take most of a lot of these, so that feels pretty good, right? Now this is going to go down. They are still able to hit their cap, which is a little bit of a shame. And right now, the big problem is the fact that they have a stronghold down at this corner. Again, that's the big deal, is when they have a stronghold in essence, right? We need to hold. We need to hold, and honestly, I kind of want to push into this. I don't want to, but just taking it out, I think, is just a good thing at this point. At this point. We are kind of in the, let's just start taking stuff out to take stuff out time zone. So I guess let's just finish the top. I wanna push into the bottom and hold it and do all sorts of cool stuff with it. But honestly speaking, I think just taking the top, or at least taking the top two big ones, like maybe the ones on the right don't really care about, but the big ones here, right? That one that we just took and this one. If we can just take these, then the top is ours. We don't have to worry about it. It's going to die off naturally. And everything we have to do is focused on this bottom side, right? And then we can just focus it in, cut it in half, start taking things out. This is very worrisome. But that's a-okay, because we're making our progress. We're making our progress, making our way. Just need them not to breed as much. And we take out a couple of these big ones, and we're just gonna be good. Again, this is the worrisome spot right now. Right there. So hold that. Take this. This is another big boy. That's going to be mine. Yes, you will. There we go. And push this in. anything we take from that one feels pretty good right now. Let it just do its thing. Let it do its thing. Because once we take these two big ones, which we will take both, no problem, for the next cycle, we should be good. That top right will not be able to support itself, which is amazing. We have the two biggest ones here now. Just need a little bit extra there, a little bit extra there, and maybe we can even put a little bit of pressure on this one. There we go. Got a little bit of pressure on the bottom, took that out. The top right is just falling naturally, as we would expect, of course. And yeah, the map is essentially ours. Yeah, get rid of that. Don't even have to go for it to get rid of it, you know. Sometimes that's always the best decision as well. You don't want to directly go for something if you can sort of go around it and just let it be, you know, just casual damages. Oh, yeah, just, wow, I am impressed that they are able to keep fighting them. That's, whew. I am looking forward to some more maps with auto builder and things of that nature. But again, this is just for the holiday. You gotta do some holiday special stuff, right? It's just natural, it's normal, I think. And there we have it. We're not reclaiming yet, because we do have some stuff, so let's cut it all off. Cut things in half. Shrink it down. There's our reclaim. Buzzinga. And this has been Xmas Cursor number 4. I will admit, took a little bit longer than I was expecting. I thought I had it. I think I made a couple slight mistakes, but what a mistake to make it. That's fine, that's fine. Look at our AC. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Delegate charge. Oh, look at it charging in the AC. It's beautiful stuff. Zap. Boom. We did it. You're dead, delegate. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Could have shaved some time off, I think. Could have shaved some time off. That's A-okay, because that's, you know, we're just here for some fun. We're just here for some fun. So that was Xmas Cursor number 4. Oh, I have to read the messages. This is taking its happy little time. Yeah, another cursor. It's an Xmas present of some sort to have this much gameplay at once, right? It is. I thought I would do things a bit differently this time, and lo and behold, I did. More varied flip breeder spots as well as Creeper not filling the map from the start, which is always... Though it will spread to most places before you get there yourself. Okay, there we go. Alright, so it's there. Race the Creeper for the rights on reclaiming the world. Look at the minimap to find where your cursor starts. It's adventure. If required, save Candylandy. Looks like we're starting down here. There we go. Look at the map. Just saw the breeder. So this is going to go here. It's going to go here. It's probably going to make it here. We could probably beat it. It's going to go there. So we could probably beat it up here. Definitely can't beat it there. I mean, the question is, how strong is our breeder, or our map, or our cursor to begin with? If our cursor is strong enough, we might be able to beat it there. I doubt it, though. I think we will have to sort of go that way. And I don't think it's going to be strong enough to really do too much. So I think we would want to, you know, handle some things. Let's just get going and see what happens. Again, sometimes it takes a couple of seconds for the cursor to kick in. And it looks like we're finally getting kicked in. Yeah, see, we would not be able to beat it to the left there. Especially, I don't think we're climbing mountains very well right now. So that's a little bit of a problem. But that's A-okay, because we will get to at least down here, which is nice. Oh, maybe we can beat it. But we gained some ground, so we gained some power. And in gaining some power, that is good. There we go. Right, alright. I like what we did there. We went to the right where it was flatter and gained some power. And by gaining some power, we are able to expand a land up very well now. Right, so just want to get this. Take this up. Oh, come on. And then we're going to take this over. Oh, zip, 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 zip. Just a little bit. It's not good enough. Or did not get there fast enough. That's A-okay. We are gaining quite a lot of breeder zones. We are losing some, but that's A-okay. Right? Because every zone... Right now... We just want to hold the zones mostly so we can keep our power. Because they will, you know, as they spread, they will keep power, right? So that's just good for business. And business will be good. So let's take a look at what we have. All right, we need to take this out, and then I think we can just start working. Right, we can start cooking, as they say. But we do have quite a lot of land, and the more land we have, the more power we have. The more power we have, the more good it is. And yeah, that's just the start that we're doing. So that's the plan? We're gonna stay near the Edulon. Hopefully not lose anything, right? That's the key right now, is don't lose the ground. So the whole goal is the edges will be able to support themselves. Everything else we just don't even care about, right? As long as the edges can support themselves and the actual creep doesn't spread to gaining, we can just take, right? Like this, no. This, no. This can just do whatever. Don't care about edges. Because as long as the edges can support themselves, that's all that I care about, right? So that's now good, that's now good. Again, we're staying at creeper cap, which is perfectly fine to me, honestly, being at creeper cap. And we only have, realistically, 2 spots, like these 2. I mean, we have the third, of course, but the third one is so minuscule in comparison, honestly, that I am super not worried. And what's nice about this map is the creep is actually so spread out that even though it was at like a 1.4 and things like that, you can see most of the creep is not in these areas. So that's actually quite nice for us. And we're able to just sort of come in here and just make some waves, make some gains, and just sort of take things out. Because again, the edges are just holding. So we're sort of just doing an inside job, right? Follow this wave across. Of course, we're sort of dealing with 2 waves here, so it's a little bit of a problem. But you just follow the wave, right? We follow that wave, and we're cutting it in. We're cutting in. We have to deal with a little bit more. But honestly, they can't even get to creeper cap anymore. We've kind of done it. So yeah, the edges are perfectly fine of our big creeper world. Not bad. All we have to do is get to the top of this hill, and if we do that, we've won. Because there's just nothing breeding. And if there's nothing breeding, well, they're just on a downward spiral. Yep, that was a much easier one. Goes to show you what the difference is when you start with a world filled with creeper and a world that's not. So all we have to do is take out the rest. I'm sure, I mean, it's the quickest way to do it is, you know, I say cut things in half. Never just go right around the edge. Yeah, as you can see, by cutting this in half, we're sort of making a nice little beeline. This side is looking pretty good too. Buzzing it. Let's go up this way just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Come on, you can do it. I mean, technically speaking, I guess just making a lot of little cuts everywhere is probably the best way to do it, because you're just making more and more area that the AC is, you know, eating away at the creep. So just a lot of little cuts. I'm not going to pause for that or anything, but that is definitely what I would say is the best way. So we have done it 5 minutes. I'll take it. Is it, you know, I probably could have done it faster. I feel like we did pretty good. Maybe going straight for over here would have been better. I don't know. I felt like it was okay. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how we do. I have a feeling it's, I don't know. I'm not too confident in myself in this one, but that's okay. You know, not everyone has to be a banger. It is just the happy holidays, so. There we go. There we have it. 5:31. Okay, you know, I'll take it. There's a couple that are faster, but for the most part, fairly good time. I will take it. Bazinga, let's move to the last one, which is Xmas Cursor. Number 6. Just another Xmas Cursor map. Enjoy. This time around, the creeper blew some holes in the world to try and stop you. Of course, They should have just employed their own cursor instead, but it's on a secret mission at the moment. Oh, not only do they blow holes, but the holes have breeder on them. Use cursor to claim map from creeper. Anti-creeper under cursor grows. Cover map and anti-creeper to grow more anti-creeper. Remove all naughty creeper from the map to win. Of course, all creeper is naughty, for it only seeks to destroy. Therefore, the only option is to remove it all from the world. It's not going to fall with... It's not going to fall with easy this time. It punched some holes to make traversing the lands harder. It also brought in some regular... Oh, they have regular creeper breeder this time. No! No! Rude! Rude regular creeper breeder. That's so rude. They have 1.7 cap, which probably as soon as we hit play, they'll either be at or will grow to. I am worried up here already. But that's okay. That's breeding, so that's fine. Oh yeah, regular creeper breeder. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. So every hole either has breeder or has split breeder or creeper breeder. Interesting. Interesting. Don't like that. Don't like that. But hey, you know, sometimes the enemy thinks some things up. We do have our map in here. We are just going to start moving along, singing our song. I will admit, the one thing that is a little worrisome is these breeding zones are not very big, right? Like, will this ever be able to hold itself, is the question. And that I don't know the answer to. So that is a concern, you know? I mean, the whole key here is, you know, you want areas to be able to hold and expand. So that is our goal. That is our goal, to hold and expand. Now, thankfully, we're still at creeper cap for the most part. I mean, we're not at creeper cap, but every time it breeds to creeper cap it's already at creeper cap within a second. So that's actually a very good thing, as odd as that is to say, because you want it to be a creeper cap, right? So that's good news, but where are we going with it? And I think I want this center circle, so to speak. And then I want the top left. I think the top left is our best bet for big breeding ground. Also, that guy. I want that one too. So we want those spots. And that's going to be our goal for the start. Now, again, see, it's not really holding because the split breeder is not that strong. Or not that big. It might be strong enough, so to speak. You know, with actual strength of growth. But it's not very big, and that's a little bit of a concern. But that's a-okay, because, you know, we're going to start taking some land. We're going to start taking it. It's going to be ours. This is gonna breed just for us, not for you. Get out of here. Thank you. Give me this land, and we will use you to keep expand. Okay, so I want this top side. I generally don't like just a side, as I've said in the prior maps. Oh, now they're coming in very well. I want to hold this because I want to get to that other spot, but I definitely need to maintain this. It's breeding now. It'll save itself, which is good. And then we can move on to the next circular area. Very nice. Very nice. And this will hopefully be enough to take sort of the top. I don't care if they're connected right away. They should connect up eventually, and that's kind of the goal. So take a bit more, hold a bit more, take a bit more, hold a bit more. You let it breed. Let it breed. There we go. Whew. That was a little close, but we made it. Okay. We're able to hold the two. Now, they're not doing so hotulons, but that's a-okay. That's a-okay, because we will. You know what? I think this might be a map where it is just slowly take and hold. Wow, the bottom, that side is just working. Like, look at the right side of the map. Like, that is just cooking. So that's actually very good news. And let's connect these up, right? Let's actually get a safety zone here. I wasn't going to do a safety zone. I was going to sort of let them expand a landa, but if we get this too, this will just further reinforce and prevent a back attack, so to speak. So the bottom right is working on its own. We're working on the top left. Hopefully get this. And then we will I guess work on the bottom left. The bottom center is going to be rough too. That is going to be a rough spot. But we can handle that, right? We can handle that, and we can start to push this out, right? We push this out, we take more land, we gain more things, keep them from breeding up here, and that'll just be nice, right? Get some of this gone, get some of this gone. Yeah, we got it. I was about ready to give up on this area too. I was like, oh man, maybe I should just go to the right side. But this just worked. It just worked. Oh, baby. Feels good. Yes. Yes. Give me the entire top side. It's such an awkward spot, but there we go. Breeding for us. All of this breed for us. Okay, good. Okay, so what is next? We have this, which is nice. We have a nice safe zone, I think. I think this entire area pretty much a safe zone now. So that is fantastic. We'll keep it moving along. Do we want to go here, or do we want to go here? Again, the bottom right side is definitely just sort of just handling itself, right? It feels pretty good. So I kind of want to just keep pressing where it's not handling it. Although, that can mean that the bottom right side might fight back, and that's a little spooktastic. So that is one thing that I do have to be afraid of. But, if we can get, like, this area, I think we can sort of cut off this side a little bit, and then make our, like, final assaults, so to speak. Let's take some of this. This will be a nice little gain. This is a nice little gain. This is a nice little gain. It's not much, but it should just help us hold the area, which is nice. And then we will go along the edge, because I love edging. Oh my gosh. You just go right along that edge. And it feels just right. I mean, look at this AC. It feels so good. It's just coming in. It's not stopping. All right. Perfect. Good. And even better still. That is grand. Okay, I like it. I like this. This is what I wanted to see. Us getting both of these. Didn't keep track of how fast they filled to 17, so that is a concern. Get this. I just want to hold this area for one more breed, which should happen right now. Perfect. And they are at 17 pretty fast still. Which is okay. Definitely grab this, close this off, hold you for the next breeding circle. Oh no. Yes. Keep that going. See, I think right now we're getting to the point where we're destroying so much creep that we're actually reinforcing this area way harder than we were before, which is fine. It just means more is breeding and putting so much more pressure on where our cursor is compared to other areas. So we do need to actually start to consider joining up. The creep count is not looking so good, so I am going to give up on that area temporarily and just work on just power. You know, we just need the power of our cursor to be up there. So by taking this out, it's only going to help. This will also help reinforce the other area significantly more, right? Because we're just going to gain this whole area in cursor power, which will then allow us to push and allow us to breed and not allow us to, or not have us focus on enemy within, so to speak. So yeah, it's a little bit of a shame. Was not planning on coming to the side, but that's okay. We're doing pretty good if I say so myself. It's just we do have to manage what we are doing now. I guess the one good thing is even though we don't breed that much from these spots, the creep doesn't as well, so it is not that bad to push into. Like you can see, we're able to push right into this, take it all out. And because there's so many pathways, the creep is hard-pressed to reinforce its own areas. So it isn't that bad in terms of assaulting. It is time consuming. And that is now breeding, but that's going to go away any second. Beautiful, beautiful. Can we actually go around down here? We can. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Do the assault from behind. Okay. Okay. Again, feeling pretty decent about it. Again, I don't like having all the creep in one basket, so to speak, all your eggs in one basket, that kind of deal. Because now we do have to deal with all of the creep of the entire map that was here before in this one corner, which I don't like. But the right side was kind of pushing naturally so hard that it kind of left us that this is our best bet, where we're going to hopefully take out more creep that they can breed and start taking their breeders from them, right? Like taking this, taking out creeper breeder. Boom. That's the goal. They are breeding right now, and they are still getting to 1.7. They do it within like 3 or 4 seconds, so they are still getting there, but probably not getting there as fast, right? Every time we take, the more we take, it's taking them longer and longer to get there, obviously, because their creep has to come from more individual spots and things like that. So the more we can take, the more we know. And they might not get there next time. Definitely want that spot for sure, and that spot. But I think, again, just getting what we can. They're at 1.7 within 4 seconds. That's okay. Say they're able to take that back. Butts. Okay. But good. Yes. Maybe we'll come up here and then take this side instead. Pressure everywhere. That's what we truly need. Right, we need the pressure everywhere, and we need to have solid lines, right? A solid border, a solid wall. Let this come up, be reinforcement. Good. Like right here, I just want to hold that. I am amazed at how well it's coming in, and that's okay. It is doing what it's supposed to do. It's just not what I would like to see. Like, I just want the creep to not keep taking it back as quickly. I'm fine with it taking it back. I mean, that's a natural thing. If my cursor's not there, they're gonna take it back. It's fine. But like, I should be able to hold it for like a second or two. Like, this should now help reinforce, because now we're moving the AC front line up. That's what I want. I want to move the AC front line up that the AC can hold. But we're at 1.3. You just have to go for the big ones, right? Maybe just go for the big, because it's still hitting max. So it hitting max is problematic. So let's just go on the assault pattern, right? We're gonna give up some ground, but if we can take the tops and the big ones, then I think that's what we need right now. We need this. This thing has to go. No. I don't want you any longer. Get out of here. Go. You breed from me, and you stay away. Okay, so this is a big top area. Very top heavy. Don't be on the bottom. Just be on the top. So very, very nice. And they are able to push in. I was kind of hoping this was so high up that they wouldn't be able to push in. That was another kind of hope of mine, and we'd be able to take both tops. So that's still my goal, because if we take both tops, it should be a lot of breeding that they are not going to have on their side. And I'm not sure. I think just by taking this, we are now impacting them to a large degree. The problem is, again, it's still able to push in, and that's what's spooky, because if I can't get to this second one, and they push into this one, well, then I'm doing nothing. Right? I'm literally doing nothing right now with that fact. So maybe I need to hold it and take a corner. I was just going to go for the other one. But that is not effective, because it's just too far away. Might be able to come down here, though. So we'll let them take a little bit back, just so we can gain a side. Right, we gain a side. And then we take. We hold. And we take more. If we take this corner, then we might have the reinforcement we need to hold this, right? This corner might be just what the doctor ordered. Ugh, this is disgusting. This is rude, this ending. Holy moly. Alright, so how is it gonna do? So we are breeding, they are breeding. They're hitting 1.7. It's never saying max, but it is hitting it. Can we finish off this corner? Okay. Give me corner. Entire thing. This. Okay, we now have the entirety of the corner, which actually should be a good thing. Should be a good thing. They're now at 1.6, I think. Was that 1.6 cap? Or did that go to 1.6 right after? I just saw go to 1.6. Oh my gosh, that could be huge! Because we are on the pressure offensive, right? Now we can hold an area that can slightly reinforce itself. Maybe not perfectly, but slightly. Take over some more. It's now... Oh, it is hitting cap for barely any time at all, though. So it's barely hitting cap now. So now that's good. So we have been effective. How effective, though? Right? Can we get to this one area that we need? And how much do we have to give up to get it, is the question. Okay. Okay. That might be... They did not hit 1.7. 1.7 was never hit. So, we are now in the victory. Not victory, but we are now in the... They are no longer gaining as much as they can be. So we have to maintain holding these two in the corner. And then I think we win. It might be a moment, right? It might take a second. But the longer we hold these, the easier it will be to hold these, right? And the easier it is, yeah, because that's now 1.5. It's now not even 1.6. That's huge. Huge, 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 huge. And we need the other AC to get its butt in here, though. And I need to hold these. Again, holding these is the key. It's very grindy. Very grindy. Okay, push this in. Hold you down. Breeding, it got to 1.4 now. Again, even less than before. So that is huge-mongous. Stop it. Okay. And just hold this one. I really want to push into this so bad. Like, so bad. Actually, what I should do is push over here. Because that will relieve a lot of the side pressure. We hold you. See, push this out. Yes, push this down. Oh, that's going to be perfect. As you can see, the split breeder to the just right over here is now being pressured substantially as well. And I think that is this area broken. Holy moly. Sometimes it takes a second to break it sometimes, but I think we just got it. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, just give it to me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, nothing left for them any longer. It is now our zone, not their zone. There's nothing that they can do to stop us now. I don't think they can take back either of the big ones, even if they wanted to, which of course they do. But, I mean, maybe there, I guess. But just a drop, you know, just a dab there. Ah, we did it. That was rougher than I thought. Holy moly. Thankfully, we're now down to just the final dregs, right? This area, easy days, right? Done. Honestly, this area is going to be a little bit rough just because there's a lot of creep here, and we just have to barrel in. Yeah, you just kind of have to do it. There's no smooth way about it. It's just, you just gotta go. And there is a lot of breeder on this side. So there is AC breeder on the other side. Or not AC split on the other side. So, but my goal is to sort of come up a bit and then cut it in half and then sort of let it all die behind me. Just like that. That's what I wanted to see. That way, we get the split breeder. We're also clearing out the regular creeper breeder. Man, that bottom part was a little bit rough, though. It definitely came and got me. So again, I'm sort of moving up one side and then just crossing, and whatever's in the middle should just die off from our assault, as well as just the AC on the map. It's a nice little joint venture, if you will. But this should be big. Oh, we're even reclaiming. Look at that, getting the reclaim on. Even though there's still some creep left. Oh no. But not enough. Not enough. We have done it. That is all creep on the map for Xmas Cursor 6. This has been 4, 5, and 6. Loads of AC. Buzzing. 20 minutes. Definitely can be done faster. I think moving down here, I was messing around. I did a couple of mess arounds. Just going straight to the top left and then going straight to here in the corner definitely would have been, the way to go. But hey, you live and learn and then get creeped. So that was my first time. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas if that is your thing. All of the holidays. If there's anything you celebrate, just enjoy it. Please. I will catch you next time. Take care.